What's going on, my fellow Digidogs? It's a good mate Tro here. Special Booster 2.5 is out, which means we can finally complete our composite deck, put it at full power, thanks to the 3 uncommon cards unneeded and waited for 2 months. Thanks for making me wait, Bandai. But all everlasting grudges aside, I am so psyched for this deck. It is my favourite deck of the meta by far. I don't know what it is about it. Probably how janky it is and how powerful it can be. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We are up to 641 Digibronies. We are family. I love all my Digibronies. Please also comment on the video, guys. I want this deck to be as good as possible, so call me out for my crappy choices. I am all here for it. Alright, let's get stuck into the deck list. Engage.
Like a Digimon, Digivolving up into a champion. Searching out my megas, cause I'm breaking hard. Gain memory, check security. My strategies will make sure you a master of your Digi-Destiny.
Alright, first up on our deck list, as always, we're running 4 copies of Millenniummon for our Digitama. On play, by trashing 1 level 5 or higher Digimon card in your hand, draw 2. Fantastic draw power. We're always deleting our Digimon, and we very much need to trash stuff as well. So, perfect pick. A lot of people choose the Pagamons, so you can Digivolve for 0, but I think it's worth Digivolving for 1 over this guy. Because, yeah, like I said, amazing draw power. Definitely need cards in the hand for this deck. Onto our level 3s. We are running 4 copies of Gizamon and 4 copies of Gazimon. Gizamon's on play. By trashing 1 card with the Composite or Wicked God trait in your hand, you draw 2, and then the blocker inheritable. It's fantastic. And then on play for Gazimon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Millenniummon in its name, and 1 card with the Composite or Wicked God trait among them to the hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck, and then Retaliation and Inheritables. So yeah, we're only running 8 rookies in this deck. You can get the job done without rookies. Like, I'd be surprised if people just didn't pack it full of composites and called it a day. Alright, onto our level 4s. We are running 3 copies of the brand new Shademon, BT19. 3 copies of Deltamon from BT19 as well. We got him a bit earlier in the year. Same goes with the Deltamon from BT18. And then we've got 2 copies of Raremon, the Promo 101, and another promo here. We've got Deltamon Promo 076. So yes, still use Raremon in this deck because he's got the Cyborg trait, so you can Digicross with him with Machinedramon. I still like to have him around. But anyways, let's start with Shadramon. So the Digicross is Millenniummon, which we are running in this deck now. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with the Twilight or Composite trait among them to the hand, and we trash the rest. So that's fantastic. That's absolutely needed for this deck. On deletion, you may play 1 Millenniummon from your trash without paying the cost, and then save. So if you Digicross with Millenniummon, it deletes, bang, basically you just swap the cards around, and you've got Nene back with Shademon saved underneath. And yes, Deltamon, this, again, I stand by this as one of the best cards out there at the moment. In terms of versatility, anyway, on play when Digivolving, on deletion. By trashing 1 card in your hand, delete 1 of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. It's fantastic. Blocker in the Inheritables, very much needed. The other Deltamon got Raid, and the Raid with the Gazimon's Retaliation is absolutely busted. On play, when Digivolving, by trashing 1 card in your hand, return 1 card with the Composite or Wicked God trait from the trash to the hand. Don't use that a lot, but it has come up. So yeah, run him at 3, and yeah, like I said, 2 Raremon, just for the on-play when Digivolving, by trashing a card in your hand, draw 2. Can't go wrong with that. Again, he's a Cyborg. He's inheritable. I don't use too much. When attacking by trashing 1 card in your hand, delete 1 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. But it has come up a little bit. Same goes with Deltamons. When attacking for each of this Digimon's colors, delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon 3000 DP or less. Which is, yeah, that's pretty damn good, considering that, well, if you get all the way up to Z Millenniummon, you can get 3 colors, so even more power, but I've only really used it with the 2 color Digimon. Anyways, let's move on to our level 5s. Okay, so we are going to be running 4 copies of Chimeramon BT18 and just 3 copies of Chimeramon BT19. Now you might swap these around, this being the new one with the Digicross, and we got Nene and stuff, but this guy with the Digicrossing Machinedramon, that's how I usually get into Millenniummon, the quickest and most memory efficient way. Anyways, so we'll start with this guy. When Digivolving, when attacking, by deleting 1 of your Digimon, delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. That's just fantastic. That comes up a lot, especially you can have decks just with that 1 powerful Digimon on board, and yeah, if your opponent's got an ace, then gain some memory back. On deletion, 1 of your Machinedramon, which is one of your Machinedramon in play, and one Chimeramon in the trash may DNA Digivolve into Millenniummon in the hand. So you Digicross with your Machinedramon, it says delete a level 5 Digimon. That can be any Digimon. If you choose this guy, he goes to the trash, and you can DNA if you got Millenniummon in your hand. So that's why I stick this guy at 4. And then, yes, this Chimeramon from BT19, on play when Digivolving, by deleting one of your Digimon, delete one of your opponent's level 3, level 4, and level 5 Digimon. And then the on deletion, by deleting one of your level 4 purple or red Digimon, you may play one Machinedramon from your trash without paying the cost. And yes, of course, the Digicross is 3 level 4 composite trait Digimon cards with different card numbers, and both got the inheritable security +1. So yeah, this guy I usually on play when Digivolving delete himself, and then he's on deletion by deleting a level 4 if I've got one to delete, which thanks to Shademon really helps that play out a lot. I'm usually just choosing a Gaza or Gizmon or Gazimon. But yes, now you can choose Shademon if he is a target, which is fantastic value. Alright, on to our level 6s. We are going to be running 4 copies of Machinedramon BT19 and just the 1 copy of Machinedramon BT18. I know people do like to run more of this stuff, but yeah, I've got lots of level 7s in this deck, more than the level 6s and 5s, which is funny. And the same amount as the rookies. But anyways, on play, when Digivolving, delete one level 5 or lower Digimon. So that's what I was talking about with the whole Chimera BT18 play. Then on deletion, you may play one level 5 or lower Digimon card with the Cyborg or Composite trait from your trash without paying the cost. His rule is he has the Composite type, and his Digicross is 5. Level 5 or lower Cyborg / Composite trait Digimon cards. So yes, that's why we pack it full of Composites, different ones. Same goes with those 2 Ramon Cyborgs, just to help that play. And yes, he's inheritable. That's super needed for this deck. Opponent's turn. Once per turn, when any of your opponent's Digimon attack, you may change the attack target to one of your Digimon with the Composite or Wicked God trait. They both have that inheritable too. And now, this Machinedramon, when this card would be played, by deleting one of your Digimon with the Composite trait, reduces play cost by 4, which is awesome. Kind of just his way to get his cost down a bit more. On play when Digivolving, de-Digivolve all your opponent's Digimon. Very handy. On deletion, one of your Chimeramon and one Machinedramon in the trash may DNA Digivolve to Millenniummon in the hand. That means Chimeramon in play, and then Machinedramon in the trash. So, like I said, have these guys swapped around just because, yeah, it's just the better play. Anyways, alright, on to our level 7s. Which said I've got quite a few, but I still stand behind the ratio here. So, we've got 4 copies of Millenniummon BT18, 2 copies of Moon Millenniummon BT19, and 2 copies of Z Millenniummon BT19. Millenniummons on play when Digivolving, delete an opponent's Digimon. Then, if DNA Digivolving, by returning one of each Digimon card with different levels from your opponent's trash to the top of the deck, gain 1 memory for each returned card. On average, probably 2 or 3 memory I've gained back, if I can get him in early game. If it's later game, then you can easily get that 4 memory. And yes, on deletion, by returning a Chimeramon Machinedramon from your trash to the bottom of the deck, you may play one Millenniummon from your trash without paying the cost. So that is absolutely busted there. And its on deletion is, by returning one Chimeramon and Machinedramon from your trash to the bottom of the deck, you may play one Millenniummon from your trash without paying the cost, which is super busted. Plus you get to Digicross from your hand once he comes back with a Chimeramon Machinedramon if you have it. So yeah, this guy is super busted, got to run him at 4. The Moon Millenniummon, on play when Digivolving, your opponent trashes his cards in their hand until they have 5 left. For every 2 this effect trash, delete one of your opponent's Tamers. Now, that hasn't come up quite as much as I'd hoped it would. Some people don't run Tamers this meta, and but you know, that's just the price you pay for going against certain decks. Like Millenniummon's DNA Digivolve would be useless against D-Reaper because it has no levels, so you wouldn't gain any memory back. Anyways, back to Moon. All turns when this Digimon would leave the battle area, by deleting one of your Composite Digimon, doesn't leave. Again, he's usually too big for them to either swing past or delete, but you know, if they try and do it by effect, you can do that. But that's why we've got that option card, so again, I don't use it too much. And then all turns, once per turn, when other Digimon or Tamers are deleted, trash your opponent's top security card. So when any other Digimon or Tamers, including your own, are deleted, you trash top security card. That's fantastic value. And now onto this bad boy, Z Millenniummon. On play, when Digivolving, when attacking, by returning one Digimon card with the opponent's trash from your opponent's trash to the top of the deck, return one of their Digimon to the bottom of the deck. That is just so busted. I use it all the time. If you can get him on the field from Wicked God Descends with like no Digivolution cards, if he has no Digivolution cards, he can't suspend and isn't affected by your opponent's effect, which is no matter because you can still use the Overclock Composite trait, so he can attack without suspending. All you gotta do is delete one of your Composite trait Digimon. And yeah, there's times where I think someone gave me 6 memory once and I just slapped him down and I did win that game because he is quite hard to get off the field with no Digivolution cards. Anyways, that's it for our level 7s. On to the Tamers. We are running 3 copies of Nene Amano and 3 copies of Analog Youth. Alright, so new Millenniummon that we got for 2.5. Start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, set to 3, so memory setter, definitely needed. All turns, whenever any of your composite trait or Twilight trait Digimon cards with Digicross requirements would be played, by suspending this tamer, 1 card on your tamers and 1 card in your trash can be placed for their Digicross. So yeah, with the Shademon in there, that if he deletes himself, slips the Nene Amano back on top, or you get to play a Nene Amano and then save him straight away, you always got a chance to Digicross. Only ever at 3, it's just how I usually have my memory setters. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten out 4 memory setters. I know it's all about like seeing it and the frequency you want to see it, but I see it enough. Just 1 is enough, and 2 is fantastic. But yes, I still need to run 3 Analog Youth. Great for grabbing the Digimon card, trashing the rest. I get that off a lot, and we're deleting our Digimon a lot of the time, or they are getting deleted a lot of the time. So when your level 5 or higher Digimon card, Digimon with Digilution cards is deleted, spend this tamer, gain a memory, then hatch a Digi-Egg in the empty space in the breeding area. So still fantastic value, especially for this deck. Alright, onto the options. We are running 2 copies of Supreme Connection, BT15, and 2 copies of The Wicked God Descends, BT19. So, onto Supreme Connection. Why I use him? Because we just don't see our machine Dramon as frequently as the rest of the cards. So reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Among them, add 1 card with machine or cyborg trait to the hand and trash 1 such card. So trash a machine and cyborg as well, if you can. Return the rest to the top of the deck, then place this card in the battle area. So that's fantastic. You get to see what's coming, even if you couldn't trash or grab a machine. Still good to see what's coming. And then it's delay. Super busted. You may play 1 level 5 or higher Digimon card with machine or cyborg trait from your hand with a play cost reduced by 3. Security, top 5 cards of your deck, among them, add machine or cyborg trait. So exact same as the main. But yeah, that delay, super good. We can get our Digicross Machine Digimon down to like 4, I think. 3? Actually, yeah, 3. If you Digicross with 5 cards, plus use Supreme Connection from 11, yep. If my math is correct, you can get it down to a cost of 3. Super awesome. And yes, the Wicked God Descends. You may play 1 composite trait Digimon card from your trash with play cost reduced by 4, then place this card in the battle area. When one of your Digimon with Millenniummon in its names would leave the battle area, delay. You may play a Wicked God trait Digimon card with play cost 1 higher than that Digimon from your hand or trash without paying the cost. But yeah, I don't use it a lot, but it's too good not to use, if that makes sense. Alright, that's enough for the deck list. Onto the strategy guide. Okay, Digibronies, the strategy to this deck is quite simple. You at least want to have a rookie or a tamer in your opening hand, so we'll start off by hatching. And then simply Digivolving into Gazimon for 1, draw for Digivolving, and passing turn. Once turn has passed, we draw. Then we shall Digivolve into Deltamon for a cost of 3 of a Gazimon, draw for Digivolving, and then we will simply play Supreme Connection, revealing the top 5 cards of our deck, adding 1 machine to hand, and trashing 1 machine. We shall add Machine Dramon to the hand, trash Machine Dramon, and the rest go back the way we found them. Passing turn. Once turn has passed, we draw. Then we shall raise our Deltamon out of the raising area, and we shall play a Shademon from our hand for the cost reduced by 2 by Digicrossing it with a Nene Amano. And on play, reveal the top 3 cards of our deck. We can grab 1 Twilight or Composite trait, and we can trash the rest. We shall grab Millenniummon, trashing the rest. And then, your turn, when this Digimon will Digivolve into a card with 2 colors or the composite in its trace, reduce the Digilution cost by 2. So we shall Digivolve into Chimeramon, 3 over a composite trait, for 1. Draw for Digivolving, and when Digivolving, by deleting one of our Digimon, we can delete one of our opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. We shall choose Shademon, and Shademon's on deletion, we may play a Nene Amano from the trash without paying the cost. And then, this also has save, so we can save it straight away under the Nene Amano that we played. We shall then use our Supreme Connections delay effect. We may play 1 level 5 or higher Digimon card with a machine or cyborg trait from our hand with a play cost reduced by 3. So we will play a Machine Dramon for a reduced cost of 3, making it 8, and then we can also Digicross 5 level 5 or lower cyborg / composite trait Digimon cards with different card numbers. And all turns, whenever we are Digicrossing, we can suspend this tamer to use a source under and a source from the trash. We shall use Chimeramon and Shademon, and we shall use the rest of the sources from our hand. A different Chimeramon, Deltamon, and a Raymon, reducing the cost in total to 3. Machinedramons on play is we may delete one level 5 or lower Digimon. We are going to choose our Chimeramon. And his inheritable is on deletion by trashing one level 5 or higher Digimon. We can draw 2. And Chimeramon's on deletion, one of our Machinedramon in play, and the Chimeramon in trash can DNA Digivolve into Millenniummon from the hand. So we shall DNA Digivolve into Millenniummon for 0. Draw for Digivolving. And then, on play when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, if DNA Digivolving, by returning one of each Digimon card with different levels from our opponent's trash to the top of the deck, gain 1 memory for each return card. So let's say we delete a level 3, a level 4, and a level 5 Digimon, gaining 3 memory, continuing our turn. This Millenniummon has security +1, +2, and +3, so we can swing for 4 checks. We shall then simply Digivolve Millenniummon into Moon Millenniummon for a cost of 2, draw for Digivolving, and when Digivolving, your opponent trashes cards in the hand till they have 5 cards left. For every 2 cards that they trash, we get to delete a tamer, and all turns once per turn, when other Digimon or tamers are deleted, we trash the top card of our opponent's security. Once turn has passed, we draw. Then, we will simply Digivolve Moon Millenniummon into Z Millenniummon for a cost of 2, and on play when Digivolving and when attacking, by returning 1 Digimon card from your opponent's trash to the top of the deck, return 1 of their Digimon to the bottom of the deck. We shall then swing with another 4 checks, and then we shall end our turn by placing down a Deltamon for a cost of 5. And then we shall use Z Millenniummon's Overclock trait. By deleting one of our composite Digimon, we can attack once more. It's as simple as that, Digibronies. Don't forget to like and subscribe.